Hello. Excuse me. Well, God. Okay, I'm dying. Welcome back to Relics of Hyrule, the series. Oh, the ferry stopped for a moment. Oh, I'll shut up now. We're right outside Din's Shrine. It's right next to Y'all and I walked right by it earlier, but we just squeeble up here so we can feed our curiosity. And mark it on our map. After we find Din's Shrine, which we have, it's here, right? This is it. Then we're going to head off to Solstheim. Alright. Oh, look. So this guy's new. He's been around, I think, since 6.5.19, but I think I fixed him. You can see that he's praying to Din. How's it going, buddy?
Hmm?
He's a follower. I think I fixed him for 6.5.21.
Live a life worth telling about.
But he's a Charlie. I mean, Hero Shade. Charlie. Why would I call him Charlie? He is supposed to enable after you complete the cult headquarters. After you find, if you go through Lost Sky Crater and get Pharaoh's Pearl, he's supposed to enable and appear here. The story is, do you remember way back when? And if you don't, well, find it for yourself. When we went to Lost Sky Crater and we visited the cult headquarters, there was a cultist, a Ganon cultist, pinned to the wall. That's him. He escaped, or got resurrected or something, or Din resurrected him, and now he's a reformed cultist. He's a former Cult of Ganon cultist man, and he's now here. I might give him a journal so that
Good to see you again. Let's not waste any time.
when he follows you... Did I already give him a journal? No, I didn't. Yeah, so I'm gonna give him a journal.
Let's get going. I'm heading home if you need me.
This should be your home. Yep, it's his home. Good. He just always hangs out here. Anyway, offering box. In the offering box is a piece of heart, and there's some septum. See, he's been praying to the Din. He's been praying to Din. By the way, if you have a higher resolution texture of this that you want to donate, by all means do. So yeah, he's been praying to Din, laying septums on her altar. Din has a worshiper. She has like one, but she has somebody. After you get through the Ruptured Towers, you can get the Empty Goddess lore book. And this, my friends, is a big, great time lore book. We're gonna read this lore book. Thanks, Hellgraph. Hellgraph was actually named by a user of the mod. Oh, I haven't fixed that yet. Where is it? Empty Goddess. Empty Goddess would be under E. There it is. Okay, Empty Goddess. So this is after you complete the Ruptured Towers, after you get through Guilt. So you need the Guilt key in order to open this and find this lore book. I may change it to be the hero's key now that I think on it, because I think it would be better if it was the hero's key. So I'm going to fiddle with that and make a note. Din's Shrine box, hero's key. Okay. I traveled Hyrule in my last pilgrimage to visit each of the shrines to the goddesses. I saw the extent of the destruction waged by Ganon's army and the World Eater. It was outside my first destination, Din's Shrine, that the World Eater came to me. I saw his form in the blackened sky, and he looked down to me as though he knew where I was at all times. He circled above me and descended. I feared for my life, but did not run from him. I wished to speak to him, and he was giving me the opportunity. He landed on the ground with a sickening sort of grace, and with his hideous precision. Enough that when he relaxed his neck, his mouth was an arm's length from me. I stared into his eyes, and he stared into mine for an eternity. The world around us was silent. His rumbling breath reeked of sulfur and charred flesh. We did not speak for eons. Hylia, he said with unsettling calm. I hoped that we would speak sooner, but to converse at the end of the story, it is fitting. Do you agree? I responded, I am sorry, Alduin. Alduin began to laugh, and the ground shook. One moment. You are sorry, he said. I should not be surprised. You cling so dearly to your ideals, forgiveness, peace, redemption. You think these are qualities of wisdom. You are a fool. You are empty. Do not think that you can reason with me, Hylia. I do not expect to, I said. I know that I can do nothing to stop you. Our fates do not align with one another. Hyrule must die, and another world must take its place. Alduin was silent. The tides of fate do not take sides, World Eater. I know your destiny, and I know this war was inevitable. I know it cannot end in anything but tears. Do you surrender, Hylia? Alduin asked. I do not surrender. I will fight until the end, because you are an aberration. You cleanse the world, but your hatred and pride have poisoned your mind. I know that Hyrule must die, and I will make sure it rests in peace, but I will not have you subvert the corpses of my people. Such arrogance, to think that you might save Hyrule from my wrath. When you appeared, I knew this war could not end in victory. You accept, then? I do not, I shouted. All of this was inevitable. The wheels were put into motion thousands of years ago. What is not inevitable is the undeath of Hyrule. I do not want victory. I want closure and peace. This war cannot end in victory for anyone. Not me, not Ganon, not you. This war must end in a draw, and Hyrule will rest. While I spoke, Alduin's maw began to glow with anger, and smoke billowed from his nostrils. You cannot prevail against me. I will outlast you, Hylia. I know. You do not understand, Alduin. I am not arguing with you, and I do not wish to succeed. You want destruction, and I accept my fate. Hirosnid, you are the goddess of the Triforce's center. You are the whole that keeps the greater goddesses apart. You are the forgotten gap that prevents the world from being complete. If so, then I give it structure, and I give the world quality. If I am emptiness, then I am distinction. I fortify the world by making it rely on the strengths of its parts. You only see the end. You see only failure. You do not see form. If I am emptiness, if I am nothing, then that is the fault of your twisted, corrupted perception. Alduin roared, and then bellowed, Me, Zufent Kree, he het, your Torshul! Suddenly, Alduin reared back, and a gout of flame exploded from his mouth. I quickly conjured a magical shield to reflect his fire breath. We stood locked in balance, the grass around me burning and disintegrating, the soil hissing and steaming, the stones glowing red. Alduin stopped as abruptly as he started, and remained in a steady stance, his neck curled and his glowing eyes glaring down at me. So be it, he growled, smoke pouring from his mouth and the ground shaking as he spoke. I will see to it that I devour your soul last, Hylia. Your Tarofen will not go unpunished. Alduin took flight, staggering me with the wind from his wings. I watched him disappear into the black clouds. I made ready to visit my second destination, Faror's shrine. Like Din, I knew she would not be able to speak to me, but I sought to attempt to allay her fears. My final visit would be to Nero's Shrine, far north in the icy seas. From there, I would make my way to the Triforce Shrine to face Ganon at the end of all things. So there you go. That's Empty Goddess. It's a lore book of Zelda speaking to Alduin. Now you may be thinking, it's Hylia, what are you talking about? It's heavily implied that there's a few implications here. I need to remember what those are. There's a few implications, and you can read into it what you want. One is that Alduin recognizes that Zelda is Hylia reincarnated, and so he addresses her as Hylia, or Hylia, as he pronounces it. Or as I make him pronounce it, Hylia, because dragon names are always like 3 words put together. Parthunax, Alduin, Hylia, so, not that she's a dragon, but, so the idea is, either he's recognizing her goddess blood, or he is, or she, meaning Zelda, has, oh, actually, where do we need to go? Oh, read the cultist orders. Travel to Solstheim, that's easy. Let's go to Palestone Camp. Either he's recognizing her blood of a goddess, her goddess blood, or Zelda has essentially ascended, and Alduin recognizes that. There's the lore book where she was talking to Nehru, and Nehru addresses her as Hylia. It's also possible that all these, I don't want to call Alduin a deity, but all these old beings, these deity-like beings, recognize Zelda as Hylia. That's why I couldn't make the... I was testing something for 6.5.21. I just don't have very good smithing, which is why I couldn't do it. Lockpicking. Where was lockpicking? Lockpicking, I need two more levels and I can get a pretty decent perk. Okay.
We have come south to test
No.
Luck.
Go away. Okay. So it could be that they all recognize her as a goddess and that she's a mortal goddess. A goddess that has shed her goddesshood, and Zelda carries that with her. There's a lot of different options. Many different possibilities. Okay. So we are continuing on. We are gonna we're gonna get through Dragonborn. Ooh, hello. We have a shrine. How nice. It's a fire shrine. Oh, well, never mind then. Screw you too. I like the dust in the air. I really like Solstheim. Solstheim is just super great. Love it. Love it to death. What is this? Is this what I think it is? I think we've been here. Yeah, Solstheim Secret Grotto. Yeah. It's the unsung, it's the unknown Secret Grotto. A Secret Grotto that nobody else knows about. Like, people don't usually think about the Solstheim Secret Grotto. But there it is. It exists. I think we went through it already. Obviously we did, because it's marked on our map. It's map on our mark. Alright. Am I supposed to be here? I mean, I assume I am. Oh. Well, I guess I'm doing one quest. We're just bouncing around on Soul Slime. I remember when I first, like, branched out into Soul Slime, I wasn't really
I trust you're not planning any trouble.
sure about
What
it.
can I do for you, friend?
I wasn't sure about it, but I decided to.
Have you put those thieving back? Your kindness warms my heart as sunlight warms the skin on a cold day. The Skull are once again in your debt, outsider.
Yay!
Goodbye, old friend.
But yeah, excuse me. I decided that Relics of Hyrule should cover all of Skyrim, and I just love Soul Slime so much that I couldn't help but put Relics of Hyrule stuff there. And plus, I was running out of room in Skyrim. Okay. Well, we traveled to Soul Slime. I guess what we should do is pop over the Raven Rock. I've been meaning to reintroduce moblins, and I was thinking of retexturing trolls, but it doesn't quite work because of the third eye, so I might instead use Cyclops models made by, or no, that would be Hinox. Mihail has some stuff that I could use. So, Moblins and Hinox probably will be coming to Relics of Hyrule. And we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Okay. Oh, it suddenly turned.
Seems you've inherited a situation.
So here's my plan. For Relics of Hyrule, the series, this is what I want to do sort of moving forward. We're gonna finish Dragonborn. And then after that, we are going to... I'll keep Miranda around, but I want to sort of focus on a different character. I'm going to make a new character for Special Edition. And play in Special Edition.
That they have forgotten.
Because I kind of want... I'm just kind of sick of all these mods that I don't use. Like, I don't use Campfire, and I can't remove it, but I also don't want to, you know, forget Miranda forever. When I add the archive, I want to go back and do Miranda adding stuff to the archive.
Please!
Hi.
You there. What brings you to this? I am Freya of the Scar. I am unsure. It makes... My father, Storm, our shaman, says Mirak has returned to Solstein, but that is impossible. Then you and I both have reason to see what lies beneath us. Let us go. There is nothing more I can do here. The tree stone and my friends are beyond my help for now. We need to find a way into the temple below. We must leave this place. Citra, can you hear me? You must leave this place. Where did you come from?
You're out.
Wait.
Victorious.
Well, I kind of plowed through her dialogue. It doesn't really matter. We get the gist. Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna start a new character after I'm done with Dragonborn questline with Miranda. She will come back. Probably fill up the archive with her, but we'll do another character doing the main quest in Special Edition. That's my plan. I want to do a Thieves Guild at some point, because I've never done the Thieves Guild, and I want to do Companions at some point. I've never done that either. But the Special Edition character will be minimally
Are you
modded.
ready to help me now? We should not delay.
No, I'm just
We
gonna...
should check these rooms for supplies before heading further into the temple.
No, I think I'm good. I mean, I'll take that, but, you know, everything else, don't really care about. Oh, actually, excuse me. That's kind of interesting. I like this room. I mean, that makes me sound weird, but I think that was creative. I like... Sometimes these are things I can't really think about when I'm designing dungeons, is all this, like, clutter and detail. Ooh. That would be cool for wheeled clutter. It's sometimes hard to add to a place, if that makes any sense. Like these benches.
Who's there? I thank you for your protection, Allmaker.
You're welcome. Oh wait, no, I'm not the Allmaker. Is that a Stalrim axe that she hay? She do hay an an axe. Stalrim
We
axe.
must be careful in these rooms. Traps can be anywhere, and there will likely be many. Mirak was trying to take power here, and protect himself in the process.
Miranda's essentially a glass cannon right
I do
now.
not wish to imagine the kinds of things that happen in this chamber.
She does a lot of damage, but she's not very well protected.
I will not fall. I will not fall. Show yourself.
Is that oak flesh? Stone flesh?
Going to hide, are you?
No, not me. This guy.
I do not fear death.
He dead. See, truly undead is one that I really wish I could just get rid of, because this is really annoying. And I have it set. I'm pretty dang sure that I changed it. 1% raise chance, yeah. Fire, sure. Like, it's just not working. They keep just raising. Like, that's not a 1% raise chance. What is this? And then he raises, and he's just standing here. He's not doing anything. It's just very buggy. It's gotten buggier and buggier as time's gone on.
Someone there. Now we finish this. I am sorry, but you left me with no choice.
Oh, that's a Hero Shade. Hero Shade's fine. He's okay. He's a cool guy.
Who's there?
Running out of ebony arrows, but I don't really care. Ooh, glass armor. Just plain old glass armor. And a grand soul gem. What is this? Is this like a platform? Is it stairs? What is... that is...
Who's there?
It's cool. I just wonder what it is. Whoa! Did you... Did you see that one Deathlord that swung in on the battering ram? That was hilarious.
I will not fall.
Nice. I like when they disintegrate because then I don't have to worry about them. Well, it is a dead. So, because it is a dead, spineless is a pretty apt description. Shooting their own arrows at them.
I do not fear death. I thank you for your protection, Allmaker. What's that?
It's a Draugr. That's what it is. Ah.
I'm not going down there. It would be foolish to attempt. You have a...
Do I have a Sand of Hours or an Elixir of Hours? Sand of Hours elixir? I do not. But, my
much
friend,
better chance than...
I do have Phantom Hold. Do I have Phantom Hold? Yes.
to make it through these traps.
Alright, we're good. Got an arrow stuck in my chest. Gotta get something off my chest here, hang on. Where is it? Remove projectiles.
Thank you. Mirak took great pains to make it difficult to reach him, it seems. Let us hope that is the last of these traps.
I like this because it looks like somebody tried to program a new fancy ring door, but they're just like, screw it, and they broke it down.
Can help us now, it is you.
I think I saw that in Falscar too. It looked like they tried to program a new one and just couldn't figure it out. And they got frustrated and just said, screw it, it's a normal door. Well, he's dead.
I must not fail my people.
Yeah, we know. Excuse me. Oh.
Is someone there?
This dungeon is so cool. Like, this room looks so awesome.
Remember that you chose this path.
Oh, I actually ran out of magicka.
Now we finish this! But you left me with no choice.
Alright. Yeah, Temple of Mirak, very well designed. Oh man, that was so cool. With fighting all the cultists and Draugr in that room. That was really cool. Alright, we are very close to the end of the episode. So I don't know how much longer we have in...
I do not know what it is Mirak learned that gave him reason to turn on his masters, but his path seems to be clear. What's that?
Well, it's dead now, whatever it is. Ooh, that was a sound.
I will not fall. I am sorry, but you left me with no choice.
Okay, we are pretty much at the end of the episode, so I think...
Interesting. This may be worth exploring.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I think I'll say... We'll do this little battle here, and then we're going to call it a day. No, you will. Okay. This dungeon is just so cool. It's so well done.
Where did you come from?
Sorry. And where'd you go? Ooh, enemy katana. That's pretty neat. Okay. I think we'll end with this. That's a pretty fitting It looks like he's actually struggling. It's great. Okay, well,
I do not fear death.
thank you for watching this episode of Relics of Hyrule, the series. We're going to continue on with the Dragonborn quest line. So, thanks for watching, and
Fear death.
I do not fear death, apparently. Alright. You don't need to do that, like, twice. Okay, thank you, good night.